for us to talk about all the things that have happened because of interoperability. The fact that we can,
it really is an enabler of a whole host of things. You're right.
It is, and I think let me just state the obvious. Criminals and terrorists need anonymity to cross our borders. We're removing that ability for them to become anonymous and do what they need to do. So the data we get from the FBI stops people on a daily basis, wants and warrants, people who have criminal histories that don't allow them to come to the States, identifying people that DOD will have in custody where we found a latent print on a piece of an IED that blew up over in Iraq. So daily we get these hits. Let me just real quickly talk about another area that we haven't delved into yet, and that's the international interoperability. As we're sitting here at this table, there are many other countries that are beginning to do the same thing. The UK now requires 10 prints for anybody who's going to have a visa to go to the UK. The EU is developing their system. Japan has their system in place. Argentina, Peru, they're building their systems. Canada's going to have a 10-print entry system by 2013. So this is not just the U.S. This is across the globe. And just let me give you a real quick example of what it means to share data internationally. An Somali-Australian citizen found living in the UK under a different name. The only reason that we found him there was because of fingerprint sharing we had between Australia, the UK, and the U.S. This guy had committed a rape several years prior in Australia, and we were able to find him and move him back to Australia, where he's now serving 6 years for that rape. That wouldn't have occurred if we did not have an international data sharing process through these three countries here. So a lot of real-world stories where we can really make a difference. I mean, that's why we're doing it, not just to do it.
Right.
We're doing it to give that decision maker the right information, and removing anonymity for those people who are trying to do harm to our countries is something that we're all trying to achieve.